Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Ailey. In today's video we're going to be talking about this. This is the new 8L Lo-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer palette from Morphe. That's a really long name. It basically says highlight and contour palette, illuminator and contouring. So this is, as far as I'm aware, brand new. They just released it like last week or something like that. I got an email and I pretty much jumped on it straight away. So I haven't got anything base wise apart from my foundation and stuff like that on my face just now. So we're going to use this and see how it performs. I'm going to show you swatches and we'll just, you know, kind of explore what it's like together. So it's sort of like a first impressions review. So if you want to see what I think of it and how well it applies in that, then just keep watching. Okay, so after taking it out of the outer box, they've always got really good like bubble wrap inside these. I bought mine from Beauty Bay and I will leave a link below in the description box where you can buy yours. This is the sort of packaging. This is the Lo-Fi palette and I think they've got the Hi-Fi and the Lo-Fi. The Hi-Fi is for medium to deeper skin tones and the Lo-Fi is for light to medium skin tones. So you get 28 grams of product in this. So opening it up, you've got a massive, massive mirror in here. It's such a good mirror as well. I think that would actually be really good because of the way, the angle that it sits at. I think it'd be really good for doing your makeup when you're, you know, traveling or whatever. So as you can see, there are some bronzer shades, some contour shades, and you've got 4 highlight shades here. So we've got Literati, Enemy, Donut and Debutante for the more bronzy shades, and then we've got Lit, Stardust, Supernova and Cosmic for the highlighters. Now I don't know, but I will put it in the description box if I can find out if these are actually part of their highlighter collection as well. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that Lit is definitely one of them, but I can't remember off the top of my head, so I will list that in the description box. But they look really nice anyway. All I've done so far is swatch them, but I don't know. Let's have a wee play, I suppose. I think that Literati is going to be, it actually looks like it could be comparable to, it's not far off Benefit Hoola Light, so I suppose we're just going to, like I would do normally, like if I wasn't filming, I'm just going to sort of like have a play with it and see what happens. So we're going to start off, because I always do my bronzer, my contour, my blush, and then my highlight. So I'm just literally going to do the same steps. I'm going to dip into Literati. It doesn't feel particularly powdery. There isn't an awful lot of kick up with it. I mean, it's not sort of dusting everywhere. So that's a good sign, I suppose. I think it might be a little bit light for me just now. It gives a little bit, so I suppose there is quite a big difference between this shade and then the next shade down, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to try Donut. That definitely seems like a better shade for me. Maybe even a mixture of the two, to be honest. Yeah, I think my kind of perfect shade in this palette is mixing Literati and Donut together. To be fair, when I use Hoola and Hoola Light, I'm kind of in between shades there as well, so I tend to mix them together because I find that Hoola Light's maybe just a little bit light for me and Hoola is just a little bit dark. Okay, so far so good. I actually really like the shade that creates. I think it's really nice. Okay, so it does actually say that these are supposed to be 4 matte contouring shades. Now, a couple of them, especially Enemy, is a little bit warm, but then again, if you are really kind of low end on the medium side, that would probably work really well for you. I'm going to dip into Donut itself and just sort of contour a little bit with that. It takes a lot to sort of stray me from Makeup Geek, Makeup Geek do my absolute all-time favourite contour shades. They nailed it with the shades. Like, I'm using Cool Fair just now, and I normally use Cool Porcelain when I'm really fair, but the undertones in them are just perfect. So, okay, I have to say, yes, I do like that. And looking at it, I'm not sure how it's coming off on camera because I can't really see my viewfinder just now. I really do need to get like something that I can use instead of just the wee screen because I can never see what I'm doing. But I actually really like how that's applied. So I'm gonna just throw on some blush because I don't know, it's weird. I always just like to follow my usual steps, and I'm just going to use Angelic from this Tarte Blush Bazaar palette because it's my favourite. So that actually blended really nicely in with the bronzer / contour or whatever. I really like the shade it is. I really like how it's blended out. So far so good. So far I am really, really liking this. So for a highlight, I think I'm going to try Lit just because it is such a sort of light shade, and I think that it might be one that they have anyway. This is more of a sort of yellow toned highlighter. From what I can tell, it's exactly the same formula as this. This is the high impact highlighter. But Spark, the one I have, looks very similar to Cosmic. So I think what I'll probably do is I'll try Supernova. Stardust has a sort of pink shift to it. I will do swatches of these for you, but Stardust has a sort of pink shift to it. I think I would rather use that like as an inner corner highlight or something like that. I don't really like putting that kind of things on my face. So I'm going into Supernova. And I'll try that on this side. Supernova is a very sort of peachy one. And it seems to have a really pink shift in it as well. Wow, I did not notice that. So we've got two in here that have got very pink shifts. Okay. Oh. I definitely prefer Lit so far. Why don't we try Cosmic on our nose? Okay. I think I went a wee bit heavy-handed there. Okay, so it looks like Cosmic actually has a really sort of yellow gold shift to it. These are really deceptive highlighters. I mean, Lit looks exactly the same as it does in the pan. Supernova goes wild pink. Cosmic is actually like a really pretty colour that is actually quite different from Spark. And then Stardust is white with a really pink shift as well. So they are really kind of deceptive until you actually put them on your face. So that is Literati. That is Enemy. This is Donut. This is Debutante. So as you can see, all of them are reasonably warm. Don't mind the kind of swatches I've got down here. They're reasonably warm. This one's very, very light. That is your bronzer shades. Obviously, they're not going to be like fully pigmented. They're not. Swatching things like this is kind of difficult because at the end of the day, you don't want them to apply like this. You want them to blend out. You want it to be a really soft sort of, I mean, if you can see that there, that is that this shade? No, that's this shade. So what I have on my face is this shade here, but it doesn't look like that on my face, if you get what I mean. So obviously a swatch can only tell you so much. Okay, so I just washed off my arm and I'm going to swatch the highlighters. So I have no idea if you can actually see these, but that for highlighters. So Lit over here is just a straight up sort of yellow gold. It's very, very on the yellow side. It's very bright. Then next along we have Stardust, which is straight up pink. I think that this would make a really nice shadow topper. It is really pretty. So that's not something that I would really go for on my face. I just think that the purpley pink is a wee bit too intense. Then we have Supernova here. That's what I have on this cheek here. It is a very peach with a pink shift to it. It actually looks a lot nicer on my arm. I don't mind it on my face. I'm sort of undecided. I'm kind of swithering with that one. And then we have Cosmic. Cosmic's probably my favourite. That's the kind of tones that I normally go for. But I think, yeah, these two, Lit and Cosmic, would be my two favourite kind of highlighter shades. These two are really pretty, but I don't know. I'm undecided as of yet. I do think that they are kind of like nice to have in the palette, but whether or not I would actually put it on my face as a highlight, I don't know. As I say, I'll have to play around with it a little bit more. You will see it in videos because I can guarantee that I will reach for it just because I like to have everything in one place. It has my approval, that's for definite. I would say if you were looking at it, if you want something that's good for travel, if you want something that is decent for just having everything in one place, I think that this is a great idea. It's really, really cool. I do think that the shades could have been a little bit better, but I mean, I'm definitely going to get my use out of this. And it was £25, I'm pretty sure. I'll put it on the screen if I've got that wrong. But £25. I think I got it for, it was £25 and then £5 shipping, but then I used Laura Lee's code, so I got it for like £27.50 or something like that. So definitely, definitely worth the money. So if you enjoyed this video, I would love if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe for me. I do post videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so hopefully I will see you in the next one.